MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the speed threat, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Brinson. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Swing and a line drive. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dahl stands at second with no outs. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
A man at second with 1 down. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cooper is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6. the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Rockies lead it 2-0. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, number 58. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Desmond rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now to the plate, David Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Brinson ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Wei-Yin Chen enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Nolan Arenado. Career numbers against Chen. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Cooper ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, number 47, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Marlins,
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 1.
So striding forward now, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. In now for Colorado, number 58, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
So one away now in the Colorado 3rd. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. Career numbers against Chen. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're still in control, 7-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead.
Up next
2
for the
away now.
Marlins.
So
The
digging
shortstop,
in now, Miguel
Miguel.
Rojas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Desmond is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Trevor Story.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, David Dahl,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Cooper has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Belted deep center field. Brinson going back. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training, in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter,
into the box, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Ian Desmond as he swings and grounds it toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Digging in once again, number 58, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Freeland. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Cooper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 10 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back door.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
19. Charlie.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 47 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus
Now
far.
batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Cooper is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in, number 47. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. McMahon is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping up now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Coming to the plate now, number 58. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Rockies 11 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Lewis Brinson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Starlin Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Starlin Castro.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 11 and the Marlins nothing.